Hi everyone, welcome to Smriti Special. We're at the art studio and today I'm going to demonstrate how to make filled cookies. Now I'm going to make an orange filled cookie, but you can choose to fill it up with anything else. It's a very versatile cookie. So let's get started. Get baking. The first thing we are going to do is to make the flaxseed gel. For that, we'll take some unroasted flax seeds. We're going to put it in a pan. Now this quantity will make more than required, but you can always store it in the fridge and use for other recipes. Now we'll add some water, just enough to submerge the flax seeds. It will also depend on the size of your pan. You shouldn't add more water than required because it will take longer for you to boil it off. So just make sure that all of your flax seeds are covered in water. Can you see? Now we'll start heating this. Once it comes to a roaring boil, we have to sieve it immediately. If you don't sieve it immediately, it will gellify in the pan itself, and then it will be very difficult for you to separate the gel from the seed. So just wait for it to bubble. Also make sure that the flax seeds you're using are unroasted. Now can you see how it's boiling vigorously? This is when you take it off the heat and you have to sieve it immediately. This thick liquid is going to give the cookie a very nice binding. Can you see this? This is the jelly-like thing that will come out of the flax seeds. And this is going to give very nice binding to the cookies. Now I'm going to put it aside for it to cool down for a bit. And then we'll proceed with the cookie. Now we'll move on to the cookie dough. We have some all-purpose flour here. And I'm going to put my orange zest. Now this is some dried orange zest, but you can use fresh as well. And some besan. Now this is also going to give very nice binding to the cookie. And some nut meal. I'm using almond meal here. You can use any nut meal that you like. And just give it a mix. Just a light mix, just to combine it all together. In another bowl, we'll take our butter. Now this butter has to be cold and cubed. Some sugar. I'm using powdered sugar here. You can use caster sugar if you like. Some flax gel that we made before. Now as it sets, it will become really jelly-like, which is what is going to give this a good binding. Now with your fingers, just give it a good mix. Start breaking the butter into the sugar. You have to do this until this mixture is really smooth. The best way to do it is by hand, so do not hesitate. Make sure that your hands are clean. So once you've creamed your butter and sugar, then we are going to add our dry ingredients and then mix it all together. Mix it until it's combined and it forms a nice ball of dough. Once the dough comes together like so, we are going to cling wrap it and put it in the fridge to rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now we are going to make small balls of this dough. Once it comes out of the fridge, about that size. You can make larger size as well, but you have to remember that these will spread in the oven quite a lot. And then just make an indent in the center for the cookie to hold its filling. I'll show you another one. Just make a ball. Make an indent. Make sure that the indent is not too big, because again it will spread in the oven like so. Also make sure that you leave quite a bit of distance between two cookies, because if you place them too near to each other, they'll spread and merge into each other, and you don't want that. So just make sure that you always have them at a distance. And as far as possible, try to make each cookie the same size. Now once you've rolled out all of your cookie dough, we're going to start filling them. Here I have a piping bag filled with orange marmalade. I'm going to give it a little cut, and then I'm going to fill out the center of each cookie. Now do make sure not to overfill these cookies. You can use any other filling that you like. You can use caramel, make sure that it's a thick caramel. You can use ganache, you can use any other jams or any of the custards that you like. Once you've filled up all of your cookies, just make sure that there are no drips, because those drips will burn in the oven. And then we are going to brush all these cookies with some milk. This will give it a really nice color in the oven. Now since this is an egg-free recipe, I'm brushing it with milk, but if you don't mind eggs, then you can brush it with some egg yolks beaten up with some milk. That will also give the cookies a really nice color. Now I'm going to bake these cookies at 170 degrees Celsius in a preheated oven for about 20 minutes or so. Keep in mind that every oven is different, so please bake according to your oven. Now our cookies have come out of the oven and this is what they look like. You can see that it's nice and golden brown and the orange marmalade has reduced quite a bit. Now you can fill it up, as I said before, with caramel or chocolate or any custard or any other jam that you like. Make it your own and enjoy baking. For more cookie techniques and other such delicious desserts, check out smritispecial.in for masterclasses, the link for which is given in the description box down below.